Wait, let me guess how predictable that film is going to be. And it's right. So there's Chuck and Larry, and at first they don't like each other. In fact, they probably loathe each other. And there's like a girl involved, and they're both interested in the same girl. And then one of them gets the girl, and the other one like goes off and cries himself to sleep.
Wrong.
Ah,
no. Do they accidentally get married?
He formulates a plan.
It's something like that, isn't it?
To get the girl.
No.
Wait, one of them's called Chuck, right? And then the other one.
Why are we recording this?
I'm ready.
Yeah, because you need to
gold can happen at any moment. Mm-hmm. This is the first rule of filmmaking.
And podcast. I knew it was about filmmaking.
Do you know what? I might just keep this whole introduction in because this is the first rule of filmmaking.
It's
controversial, really.
Gold.
I mean, if you think about it,
it's just an artistic statement.
This could make us famous. So hello and welcome to the first episode of the SHEL Pod.
Shelbourne?
And I was all
SHEL Pod.
What did I say?
SHEL Pod.
That's what you said.
Oh, so I said it right.
Yeah. Not Shelbourne Production, Shelbourne Podcast.
Because it's a play on words. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Podcasting.
Podcasting. So basically, we're going to talk about films and TV shows and stuff. And we're just going to have a bit of a laugh, have a bit of a talk out of it. It's going to be disgusting. But you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be worth it.
We like disgusting.
So we love the disgusting. So basically, we don't really have a format in place. We're just playing around. We've got a website called Flickchart, which brings up 2 random films, and we compare them, discuss, and we've got to decide which one's the best by clicking on them.
Okay.
Is everyone ready? So the first ones are
Nervous.
Mission Impossible 2 from the year 2000, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Hands down.
From 1937.
Mission Impossible 2's alright. Snow White's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah. But, I mean, the dwarfs can be a little bit annoying at times. Like, you get halfway through and it's like, man, I just wish Derby could just fucking jump off a cliff. You know?
Tom Cruise was actually 3 of the dwarfs.
Hey!
Get it because he's short.
Yeah.
Which 3 dwarfs?
Does anyone think Mission Impossible 2 is better than Snow White?
No, because Snow White was like a bit more original, wasn't it? So Mission Impossible 2, it's already been 1, hasn't there, by this point? And then it's got 2, which is basically the same. There's an impossible mission that Yeti does.
Snow White.
Okay, let's vote Snow White then.
Snow White's quite old now. She's like 80 years old. I think the dwarfs are dead as well.
Older, mate.
Yeah, it's a little bit old.
That's sad when you say that.
More like Snow Grey because it's like grey hair.
We have Star Wars versus the first Home Alone. May I point out, not the second.
The second one, best Home Alone.
Which is the first best Home Alone?
The second one.
Why?
What, Lost in New York?
Yeah, it's just.
Have you seen the third and the fourth one?
I have.
Did you like
Is there a third or a fourth?
I think it's a fifth.
It's different actors though.
Maybe.
It's like 10 now.
Does that mean Star Wars is a...
As the first one.
As a
The
saga?
first one, yeah.
New Hope.
New Hope.
It doesn't specify. It says Star Wars.
Yeah, it does.
No, it says...
1977.
Yeah, God.
Alright, yeah, but...
If you knew you filmed like we did.
I've accepted.
I'd like to say Home Alone's a classic, but Star Wars is better.
I'm gonna have to say Home Alone.
Oh, really?
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
You're controversial for the
Star
sake
Wars.
of being controversial.
The New Hope, easily.
The Da Vinci
I've
Code,
seen both of these.
2006.
Oh, they're very similar.
I've seen neither.
And National Treasure of
Well,
2004.
come on, Nicolas Cage.
One of them is...
I think he gets better with every role.
He does.
I don't know about that.
In The Cruise, he was just mind blown.
Wait, is that Nicolas Cage as the painting in the Da Vinci Code?
Yeah, I think.
One of them's watchable and one's not.
Which one?
That's
Really?
which is the one.
I don't know, what do you think?
National Treasure.
Yeah.
National Treasure's watchable.
Well,
Yeah,
they're both
National Treasure
watchable
were
in terms
funny.
of their moving pictures, so you need to,
If we
get a bit more specific, don't you?
It's going to be so pedantic, I guess so.
Pedantic.
So who's saying National Treasure?
No, I like Nicolas
say
Cage.
National Treasure.
No, I'm going to put my hand
Well-
up because no one can tell.
Yeah. I can do a little animation of your hand. It's going up.
City of God, that's hands down. City of God.
I haven't seen City of God.
I have
very
not seen
good.
City of
But
God either.
Wally
is a great
forever.
film.
Walling tells an
Wally
incredible
forever.
story. Wally tells an incredible story about very little dialogue. With very little dialogue.
Well, City of God's kind of the same thing.
I haven't seen it, but I mean, still.
Alright,
Set a scene.
who's seen both of them?
Oh, have you seen both?
Yeah.
And have you seen both as well?
No.
Oh,
I've
you
seen
haven't
bits.
Wall-E?
I've seen bits of Wall-E.
Okay, so you're the only one that can decide.
10 minutes of
Apparently.
Wall-E, it's worth 10 times City of God.
Ooh.
Set
I'd
scene
say
of City of
Wall-E.
God. Is it a city with Thor, God of Thunder?
No, it's just
Jesus.
with a load of people who want to get out of the city, but the
what's
people
it
who
about?
don't get out of the city are the people that give in to temptation. The one person who is morally incorruptible is the one that actually leaves the city in the end and he becomes a photographer. And it's just a really well edited, really well written, really well acted film. And he sort of like came from obscurity and now here it is, one of the best films ever.
Yes, and Wall-E saves a plant from a wasteland.
Yeah, God, I mean, if you think about it,
Impressive.
That's
really.
a win. That's a win.
It's good in terms of like just simplicity and it's just like,
yeah, but-
really well done.
He saves the world, Wally. I mean, what does God do?
Well,
God's not even in that
ah,
film.
Yeah, but if you look at any particular sequence in Wall-E, like there's a bit when they're in space and he's playing with a fire extinguisher, and it's just beautiful. You know,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just beautiful.
you're about to say why.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
why is it?
I mean,
why?
and Wall-E.
It's a love story, but they're
Define
not talking. You
beauty.
can just tell how these characters interact, but they're not.
Wall-E
actually
says a lot
talking.
about humans as well. It's got a bit of a social commentary
Yeah,
on it.
'cause he's a
you know.
robot. Yeah,
It's not
that makes
just a-
sense. Yeah, good one, yeah.
Well, the humans are in it as well.
Are they?
Oh,
I haven't
And
seen
they're
it.
funny.
So.
that's all
They're
good.
fat. And
Yeah,
they
they've
run
left Earth
chairs.
just a wasteland.
Oh, I've seen the trailer.
You haven't seen Wall-E?
No, I haven't seen it.
Well,
I haven't seen it.
Shut up.
Well, you
Okay, rolling.
All right.
Well, you're the only one who can decide. You're the
I'd
only
say
one
Wall-E.
who's
Like,
I'm going for Wally because I've only seen Wally. Spider-Man 4
Okay,
Me
that's
too.
Were we talking this earlier?
easy for somebody.
This is easy for me.
versus
Is-
Batman
You
Begins.
prefer the first Spider-Man to Batman Begins?
The second Spider-Man.
The
Oh,
second
the
is the best.
Not Batman
see
Begins.
two.
Second Spider-Man,
So
best
that's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Got Doctor Ock.
I don't know.
No,
Spider-Man 2 is so
Batman
rewatchable.
Begins changed superhero films.
It really did, and it's
It
set,
did,
it's
yeah.
set up the
Because you look
Christopher Nolan Batman
Exactly.
universe.
You look at any kind of fantastical film, and everyone's like, "Oh, they're trying to Nolanize it. They're trying to make it dark and gritty." That's because of the Batman trilogy. Batman Begins.
No, it's
Well,
because
you
the
don't
original
think the original
Batman
Tim
films.
Burton Batmans aren't gritty.
No.
No,
Tim
they're a
Burton-
bit,
No, 'cause
in
Tim
comparison,
Burton's
they're camp in comparison
They're
to
not
that.
gritty.
No,
they're
not
weird.
Tim Burton's ones.
Camp in a dark
I'm not
way.
talking about
They're not
Batman and Robin and
They're
the
not
other
gritty.
one.
They're gothic and strange.
They're
not,
dark
they're
in
not
a
realistic.
in a weird way.
But Spider-Man 2 is kind of dark. He's trying to kill a trend full of people.
I don't know. I don't think
Dark.
Batman Begins is that great.
I'd say
Yeah, they're
Spider-Man 2.
I'd take
Really?
Spider-man 2.
Yeah.
I'd
Well-
get bored of Batman Begins.
Spider-Man 2 's a
fuck
great
Whereas
film.
I could probably watch Spider-Man 2
I'm leaving
again.
if you click Spider-Man 2.
I'll be annoyed, but I'll.
Let's
I'm
vote.
not-
Who's
I
in
don't
Spider-Man
mind.
2? Three of us, right? Yeah.
Ding ding ding.
So Spider-Man 2.
I've lost
Fucking
so
Spider-Man
much
2.
Easily.
Sorry, Batman.
Jesus.
Please don't hurt me.
That's horrific.
I still love you.
Ooh.
X-Men 2 versus
I've
Titanic.
never seen that
X-Men 2?
poster for Titanic.
It's
You
just a second one.
I don't
With
think-
Stryker. Stryker.
Oh,
yeah.
Only seen
And the
Titanic.
Dam and
haven't seen Titanic?
No, I said it's the only one I've seen of those two.
Oh right, okay. Yeah.
any one of the two.
I mean, everyone knows.
I
what happens in
hated Titanic.
I really like
really
Titanic.
hated.
I think maybe it's a bit of a guilty pleasure, but
Oh yeah.
Have you seen
but
the
but
BBC
just
drama? as
everything
well?
about it, I really like Titanic.
Did you watch the Titanic TV series?
No.
What? Did you see?
That sounds awful.
Every,
How many times
It was
does it-
4
does it
episodes,
sink?
and each episode they told the entire story, but from a different class's point of view. So it's like first class, second class, first
So it's
class.
like the film, but
They all died, so it didn't really matter.
film.
I like
Okay.
Titanic. I mean,
And you got to see it sink every episode, which is great.
just the scale of it, I think it's great.
I think X-Men 2 is my favorite X-Men.
Oh,
Sin.
even
yeah,
better than Future
yeah.
Past.
Yeah.
I
When the,
didn't love that. I prefer
I thought
First
I was
Class.
going to love it. But
the next one looks amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that
Okay.
guy who's
I,
controlling it.
what do we think then? Sam, what do you think?
I've only seen Titanic, so
Do you like it?
it's okay.
I think it's a good film.
Yeah. I think,
What?
yeah.
Titanic. It is a good film. That's why it's so famous.
Okay, Titanic is
Ticks all the
fine.
boxes,
can't
doesn't
say
it?
it's a
You can
bad
do that.
film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
Successful.
it's not as
Great.
complex. I don't know, yeah.
There's a bit of steamy sex. As
Yeah,
well.
Titanic. Come on.
It's true. You
Maybe
can't,
like one of your French
you can't beat
films.
it. And it's
It
got.
has to be
Missing
there.
the
It's the only line
I
I
can't.
know.
Where's the fun?
Say your choice. Titanic it is.
Chuck and Larry
Oh, I haven't seen
I
Chuck Larry.
versus the Born
seen that.
Supremacy.
Seven receives the second on the
Third. No, second. Third is Ultimatum, isn't it?
Yeah, there was a fourth, wasn't there? There was a Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
That's the
count
second
that.
one.
I've
Okay.
seen neither, but I know that the Born Supremacy is going to be better. Than
Okay.
Chuck and
If
Larry.
you were to
Just
watch
gonna
it.
tell you quickly the story of what's it? I don't even know the title. Oh, Chuck and Larry.
Well, that's-
I now
that
pronounce
bodes
you
well.
Chuck and
All
Larry.
right, wait. Let me guess. How predictable that film is going to
Okay.
be, and it's right. So there's Chuck and Larry, and at first they don't like each other. In fact, they probably loathe each other. And there's like a girl involved, and they're both interested in the same girl. And then one of them gets the girl, and the other one like goes off and cries himself to sleep.
Wrong.
No.
Do they accidentally get married?
He formulates a plan
It's something like that, isn't it?
to get the girl.
No.
Wait, one of them's called
Adam
Chuck,
Sandler.
right? And then the other one.
Yeah. Adam Sandler needs to marry Kevin. What's his name?
Kevin Hart?
Kevin James.
Kevin Hart's not nothing like Kevin James.
It's not the first name.
That's black and short and
Both
thing.
comedy actors, you know. Easy to get mixed up.
Anyway, they need to marry each other in order to do something. I don't remember.
Oh, it's a bit like.
And they need to show that they are married.
Did you know
Yeah.
if we marry someone in a different country, in America, we'd have to pay our university loans?
We don't have to pay them.
No, if we get married to someone in America.
In America.
Yeah, apparently.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if you get married to someone
didn't
for a
we
certain
do
amount of years, it gets ruled out faster. We just marry American people. And I think that's what Chuck and Larry's all about.
No, wait a minute.
So it must be definitely Chuck and Larry.
I don't like Supremacy as much as the other two. I don't like Supremacy at all, actually.
I can't remember which Bond film goes to which title.
Supremacy is the second one.
Yeah, it's the one with Clive Owen, and he's like a hitman.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not.
okay.
And
It's not as good as the first
No,
one.
it's some sort of secret group they're trying to unveil.
I haven't seen Chuck and Larry though. Is it good?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Yes.
you've seen it, and it is good. It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go.
Heartwarming, is it?
We'll go for it.
A good sort of like, good romp.
Silence of the Lambs or Spider-Man.
Without mentioning Silence
Silence of the Lambs.
That's
Silence of the
easy. Yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man 1's okay. It sets up everything.
I like the villain,
Yeah, Green
and
Goblin.
then the second villain's in the
Yeah,
second.
but
I like the other
Classic.
villain.
If you compare the villains, the Green Goblin and Hannibal Lecter,
Come on,
that's
you
an
have
absolute.
the best villain of film.
Yeah, probably.
probably top 5.
He's up
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Green Goblin.
No.
Yeah. It's got like pumpkin bombs.
What do you think?
Hold on. Oh, come on, Silence of the
Yeah.
Lambs.
That's what I was saying. No one was listening to what I was saying.
I haven't seen Enemy of the State.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day
I've seen
versus
neither.
Enemy of the
but I know they're
State.
all right.
I've seen this.
Shall we press? We haven't seen it either.
Has anyone seen? Oh, I've seen.
I have
Terminator
seen
2.
both,
Oh, have you? Okay.
but I have seen like Enemy of the State. It was like a long time ago.
So that Smith guy in it.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
How that Smith guy? It's
Tell
Will
us-
Smith.
Tell
Will
us
Smith,
the
Will
story
Smith.
of
Because
Enemy
everyone
of the
says
State.
Will Smith's a legend. Like, for
Enemy of the
reference,
State. I
best
think
thing he's ever done.
he's
not.
I don't even remember.
I think
He's
Ali's meant to be the best thing he's ever done.
He's not that great though.
Is he not?
Have you seen? He turned down Django apparently because like his
Starring
character was
After
too
Earth.
violent or
No,
something.
he
And
was
it's
to
just
star
like,
in-
look, he's in
playing
Suicide Squad
Django.
playing a sniper.
It was to star in After Earth with his son. That was why.
No, he's okay.
That's
yeah.
why he turned down
That's
Django.
true. But still, he
To
made
star
a
as
statement
Django.
and he was just like, "Oh, I'm not going to play Django because I can't relate to his violent ethics." And it's just like, mate, you're playing fucking Suicide Squad, a sniper rifle character who kills people.
Was he cast as Django? Is that the role?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
written
and then
for
Jamie
him.
Foxx did it for him.
Really?
So
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie Foxx did a great job.
he's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't think Will Smith would have fit.
Yeah, but why are we talking about Django?
Just talking about Will Smith.
Okay. Okay, we can.
I
we
thought
can click
Terminator did a good job in Avengers: Age of Ultron. I think Terminator made a great villain in that film. Just
Terminator 2, I liked it.
Only
I don't like 2 because I think
You
it's
do.
I think it's a replica of 1.
No, actually, it's
It
good.
was.
In Terminator 2, the Terminator is a good guy.
Yeah, but it's no different.
Wait,
Basically,
It doesn't look
okay,
different,
But
but
there's a switch of roles. Arnold Schwarzenegger becomes Kyle Reese, and the T2000 becomes Arnold Schwarzenegger.
spoilers.
That's it.
kind of.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, come on, it came out in 1991. You're supposed to have seen
I
it.
wasn't born then. That's my excuse.
yeah, I was not
That's it.
around.
How would have you seen it? Wasn't born in that year.
Okay, we can skip it.
Yeah, skip that.
Skip
I don't
it.
put Terminator 2 forward.
Yeah, I'd say Terminator
Right.
2.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
okay, it hurts me. But let's do it. We know it's a tough choice. We've got to choose between Hulk and
It's
Alien.
not a
that's
tough
easy.
choice.
Oh, it's Alien.
Alien. Oh, Alien.
Wait, so we
Aliens.
have Hulk
From
The
1986.
The original.
Um,
Yeah.
And this is a Hulk
Hulk
from 2003.
Hulk. That's
Hulk's not great, but
Ang
then-
Lee.
Hulk isn't good at all.
Is that the one?
Ang Lee.
You know what?
That's your argument.
Was
Hulk's
Hulk,
good.
was Hulk the one that set up the
Banner,
Marvel
every-
Cinematic Universe? Was that the first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Iron Man comes in
basically,
at the
yeah.
end of it and was
It's a
like,
bit shit, isn't it? really?
Yeah, no, Iron Man's in the second
Yeah.
one.
No, but Iron Man is at the end of that. Tony Stark's at the end of
oh,
that.
No, Incredible
that's the Incredible Hulk.
But like the film's so
Oh,
cool
that's
that you.
2003.
This is the one with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actor that no one knows. It's not.
So
Edward
this isn't the
Norton.
one
Eric
that
Bana.
started
No,
off.
no.
Banner.
Do you know the Hulk? And
Oh, this
in
is the Eric
Avengers,
Bana one.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
changed,
Banner.
they
Really,
changed
really bad,
actors.
yeah.
All Ang Lee uses is these transitions where he's got strips coming down
Yeah.
at different, and it's so poor.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
overuses it so much.
Yeah, come on, Aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah,
I
but
don't like
consider-
Aliens such as Alien.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Aliens.
I couldn't finish
It's a great
Aliens.
film.
You watch
Great film.
Alien. Aliens incredible. Aliens. It's just boring.
The Incredible
It's not
Aliens.
boring.
Nothing appeals to me. I don't know.
more Aliens.
I think it's better than Hulk.
Yeah. Prestige and Spider-Man 3.
Oh, the Prestige is
I don't like the
amazing.
Come on, the
Prestige.
Prestige.
Yeah, Prestige
Oh.
easily.
Oh, but Spider-Man 3
was
is
terrible.
my
It's better
favourite
than, it's
film.
better than Spider-Man.
Your
The Prestige
favourite
It's
is
my
so
favourite
overrated.
film.
Okay, get out.
I love
Get
Spider-Man
out.
3.
No, you don't, do you?
I think it's great. Venom's such a
Why?
great
What
villain.
do you like about it?
Peter Parker's all cool and slick. Oh, it's
he's kidding,
amazing.
he's kidding.
No,
No,
I'm
he's
saying,
actually not.
I honestly like. I say this all the time,
He's
don't
a
I?
dickhead.
What we're going to
got-
vote for Prestige,
Spider-Man 3's got 2 villains in,
and neither of them are very well
One
developed.
of which is
Exactly.
made of sand.
Yeah.
and one's made of goo.
Okay, Sandman is the only good thing about that film.
But
rest
Peter
is-
Parker, Dark
No, I'm
Parker.
sorry, I'm sorry.
He goes
Oh,
black and dark. It's
The
like
scene where he's
symbolism of
dancing
life.
down
Yeah,
the street.
when he's getting out of the.
At that point, I was like, I'm
Oh,
not
come
watching
on.
the rest of this film.
Okay, Prestige was pretty
Sorry,
good.
Prestige is awesome.
Definitely.
It's not awesome, but it's alright.
What do you
come
think
on,
Spider-Man 3 is
Christopher
better?
Nolan.
It's
I don't
pretty
think
good.
Spider-Man 3 better by any stretch of the imagination.
Ooh.
Fast and Furious from
Oh.
2001 versus the
Now that's a
butterfly
difficult
effect.
one
I have
because the
to
butterfly
say-
effect's alright, innit? But the Fast and the Furious set up that whole thing and it's pretty
That's
good.
one of my
Innit?
guilty
Innit?
pleasures. Innit?
I actually,
Guilty pleasures is my the Fast and
I actually
Furious.
really don't like Butterfly Effect.
Oh, okay.
I was recommended to watch it after Donnie Darko.
Seriously? What? Because they're similar.
Apparently,
Are they?
Is it like a time travel?
it's really
thing?
poor. It's really
Why
poor.
don't you like
It's-
it?
No, interesting thing. There's 3 different versions of the film release on DVD.
What, Donnie Darko?
No, Butterfly Effect.
Butterfly Effect, yeah.
And they each have like a different ending.
Oh, weird.
What is interesting?
It's
Which
interesting.
ending did it show at the cinema though?
I don't know. I don't like either of the films.
Yeah, but the thing is though, the Fast and the Furious was the first of like that whole. It's
Franchise,
actually a bit of a movement now, isn't it? Like there are people like there's gearheads who like worship Fast and Furious, aren't there?
Yeah.
But it's not realistic though.
No, it's
Apparently
well, it's a
Butterfly
film.
Effect.
Don't
Yeah, but
forget.
apparently the first
Butterfly
ones are
effects
more
could
realistic.
actually happen.
Apparently the first Fast and Furious are more realistic than the later ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
I've only
it
seen
was
like
just street
2.
races, and
There's
I
nowhere
was
near
like,
a bigger
I-
cult following for Butterfly Effect than there is for
There
Fast
is
and
no
Furious.
CIA involved and explosions as what
they're like
teams
dragging a
and-
bank
They're
down
just-
the street.
yeah.
It's like,
Fine.
come on.
They're just
I
haven't
trying to
seen
ride.
it.
That's one of my guilty pleasures.
Well, my vote's Fast and Furious. So.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll go F and F.
FNF.
It's too late to say Fast and
Fantastic
Furious.
film.
American History
Great
10
Oh,
versus Home
Easy.
Alone 2 Lost
Oh,
in New
come
York.
on.
Because they're really similar films.
American.
That's a really cool poster. I've never seen that poster
I'd like to
before.
say I don't like American History X.
Why
It's
not?
It's a great film.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't enjoy watching it though on any
fantastic
stretch
film.
of
That
the
bit when his teeth are on the curb.
yeah,
And it's, oh,
I just
Yeah, but that's an example of why it's such a good
it is
scene. because it's horrible to
it's a
watch.
jaw-shattering film, you know. It's just
Yeah. Badumts. Yeah.
American History
Yeah, but
X.
you can't choose Home Alone 2 over American
no,
History.
no, American History X is a better film.
Yeah.
It's got Edward Norton.
I
as
just
well.
don't enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make it bad though.
No, I'm not saying it does.
No, I think you did.
I didn't make a point of it. I just said I don't.
We've
Okay,
recorded it.
let's go on.
Home Alone 2 wins.
Okay, get out.
Alright, these are two similar films.
You just pressed the
Clockwork
wrong
Orange.
you've gone
Oh, you
back.
can go
You
back.
can't go back.
The Village
Scream.
and Scream.
Scream forever.
I like to say The Village is not as bad as most people make out. It's
Scream.
not
Come on,
bad.
there's Nicolas Cage, so it's bad.
He
Hey,
gets
Nick-
better with every role.
Nicolas
He's
Cage in
an
the end of it.
Oscar-winning actor.
He's not in the
He
Village.
is, yeah.
He's won an Oscar, hasn't he?
He won Leaving Las
He's
Vegas
in the,
Best
he's in
Actor.
the
Great
Village.
film.
Really good film. Really good performance.
Nicolas Cage is the
Fuck you.
protagonist in The Village.
No,
I don't know,
It's
I've
a
not
blind
seen it.
girl, and they're in this village. It's in a wall.
He
Just
plays a
guarded
blind
off.
girl.
No.
He
That
could
would
probably
be
do
better.
it well though. couldn't he?
Because he's such a good actor.
It's an M Night Shyamalan.
He gets
film.
better with every role.
I mean, the
I don't think he's in it. I don't know.
Away.
No, that's, you're thinking of the one with the bees. You're thinking of
It's still with the.
with
The
the
Wicker
bees.
Man.
The Wicker Man. You're thinking of.
Not the bees.
Is it the? Oh, it's Wicker.
I can't
Oh,
believe
okay.
he was in Weymouth.
Okay, so I haven't seen it.
But Scream's.
What, Nicolas
I haven't
Cage?
seen it.
He was in Weymouth the other day.
Was he?
Was it?
He was checking
Yeah.
out the surf and the local cuisine. True fact.
Really?
He was wearing a top hat. I saw a picture. I was like, oh my god.
You live here. How weren't you on that shit? Hey.
I'm subscribed to everything about him, and I didn't know.
Oh my
Oscar-winning
god.
actor there.
I'm going for Scream then.
And yeah, it's the first screenplay I read.
Right.
Oh, that's an easy one, I think.
There's something about
The Wizard of
Mary.
Oz and something about Mary. Yeah.
I've only seen Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz. sorry.
But The Wizard of
I
Oz was the start of the golden age. Well, it wasn't the start, but it's one of the peak films of the golden age
Wasn't
of
it the
It was
Hollywood.
first
even
coloured
before,
film?
yeah.
It's not that good.
First coloured film
Because
as well.
colour was invented in
Yeah, but-
camera halfway through the film.
Oh, and that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
did.
it's
They changed
yeah.
it like
But that
halfway
doesn't
through.
complement the film. Oh wow, it's made in colour.
No,
It's
but I'm just saying-
No, no,
It's
but what does
a
compliment
It's a
film?
milestone. In
It's like the golden age of Hollywood is epitomised by the Wizard of Oz, pretty
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
and Stagecoach
It's
and
alright.
other films.
There's something about marriage as
It's just
Cameron
like a
Diaz.
generic.
That's it.
Yeah.
thing.
And isn't the first bit in black and white, like when she's in the Twister, and then when she enters the world, isn't it in black? I can't remember.
Yeah, she's in black and white until
That's
she
a
comes
pretty
into
cool.
Oz.
Yeah,
And Oz is in
It's a
colour.
cool transition.
Yeah, yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
and it's a good film.
Did you hear about that thing as well? There was like what they called, not Oompa Loompas, are they? They're
The Munchkins?
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
One of them apparently committed suicide on set, and you can in
There's an urban myth.
in the original edit you can see one of them's hung in the background.
yeah,
I don't know if that's
really
true.
weird.
It's, how dark is
There's
that?
like a silhouette of a tree, and then there's a rope and like a body like hanging.
Well, it looks
God.
like that.
It's
doesn't
really
it?
creepy.
Because no one saw it while they're filming until after.
Yeah, but how would
Because he's dead small,
know,
so he
it's
just
an
like
urban
walks
myth.
past the people.
I'm gonna Google this later.
Yeah, there's a picture.
He needs like 3 foot of rope.
Is it one of the flying monkeys?
No, one of the Munchkins.
What are the Munchkins?
You know the little people that.
Lollipop Man.
Oh yeah.
Right back.
Okay, yeah. Wizard of Oz.
I'll accept it.
I accept.
Uh,
The original X-Men versus
I'd
American
like to say
Beauty.
American Beauty was my favourite film.
I loved American
A
Beauty.
good
Is anyone else
thing.
seen-
dead good, innit?
It's dead good. It's dead
Yeah.
good. Kevin
It's a
Spacey's
good film,
performance
right?
is amazing.
X-Men is meh.
I just love Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, me
as well.
too.
That's an easy
Come
one.
on.
really.
Yeah.
It's
We
amazing.
don't
We don't even need to
Yeah.
discuss
American
this.
Beauty is a classic.
Yeah.
We're just wasting time there.
The Trouble
The
with
Trouble with Harry. I've
I
seen
haven't
that,
seen it.
I haven't seen
and it's
it.
very good.
The Trouble with Harry.
This is Mission Impossible 2
Again.
again.
Again,
Return.
Mission Impossible
It's a
is just a
remake.
generic action adventure thriller kind
I
of
haven't
thing.
seen the trouble.
But the Trouble with Harry is like.
Where's
quite-
the trouble with Harry?
Basically, if I can remember rightly, there's it's a Hitchcock film, and there's a murder, and
Harry.
a few people. Yeah, he's called Harry.
Oh,
Is it?
And a
Murderer.
few people discover the dead body, and they all get implemented within the murder, and then they have to decide how to deal with the body. And it's quite like a darkly comic film. And I just remember I watched it and I really enjoyed it like last summer. I can't remember which the plot.
Just
you
for the
can
fact that
probably
it's a
hear.
Hitchcock
Yeah,
film, I'm
I'd
willing to put it
say,
ahead.
yeah.
But it is
So
good.
Harry's in trouble,
And I haven't
but he's
seen
not anymore because we're voting for him.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
And Mission Impossible.
A bit of
So
Impossible.
the
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 Machinist
Machinist is very good.
versus Narnia, Lion, the Witch, the
That was
Wardrobe.
Tilda
That's the
Swinton.
first one.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Great actress.
The more you know, the more you know.
Machinist had a really good twist.
What was the twist? Twist me.
Oh,
No, I
I've ruined
haven't
it for you
seen
though.
it. Don't-
But
I wanna
just
watch
trust
that.
me, I didn't see it coming, and it was quite good.
Did it shock you?
I'm trying
Did you
to think.
gasp whilst
Even
watching?
Atlas shrugged. It says.
I can't remember one thing.
I
that
mean,
happens.
actually, I suppose I should have seen it coming in hindsight.
Don't spoil it, please.
Yeah, I can't think of one thing that happens in the second Narnia. I can't remember anything.
I think
Second
that's the
Narnia.
first one.
That's the first one.
Oh, I'm confused. There was a book before
Prince
it. called
Caspian.
the-
There's
Oh my
about 6
God.
books.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't
I don't
like.
remember it.
I
or
didn't like
it,
the
so-
first one.
Yeah, the first one was called
Just
Prince.
trust me, the
or
Machinist
No,
is
it's
better.
the Magician's Nephew or something.
Oh yeah.
And Christian Bale lost like what, 30.
He's
30
about
pounds?
£120 in that
Yeah.
It's
film.
weird though, because
Did
he
you know-
did Batman the next
Yeah.
year, and it's like, how do
Yeah,
you
He
exactly.
put on
Yeah.
£100 from The
And then-
Machinist to Batman.
It's
And
inspiring.
then American Hustle, he's like really overweight.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's
Oh my
A
god.
moment just to acknowledge Christian Bale's acting.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
correct.
Machinist. Come on.
Well done, yeah.
That's for Christian.
I think the
bloke.
Lion did a really good job though.
If
in
you're
Narnia.
listening, Christian,
Aslan.
well done.
The voice of Aslan,
Don't press
wasn't it
don't
Liam
press
Neeson?
Narnia, Cameron.
Press the right
I
one
was-
for once.
I've only pressed him on one wrong once.
It's one too many times.
And Spider-Man 3, I should have pressed Spider-Man
Oh, one of these is my guilty
Oh, come
pleasure.
on.
Woo!
Pineapple Express.
I
Yes,
love Pineapple
It's
Express.
Pineapple Express and the sound
That
of
bit where he
music.
kicks his foot through the window and he gets stuck, and he's driving down the road with his foot out the
It's an
window.
incredible film.
I love Pineapple Express.
But then again,
I mean,
the
the
sound of music.
is.
I haven't seen it.
It's a bit of a landmark film.
How have
It's
you
a
not,
big
how have you
deal.
got
but
away
then
with not
there's,
seeing
there's
Sound of Music?
landmark films and then there's entertaining films.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Sound of Music, you watch
It's
it 'cause you
entertaining
have
as well.
to. Yeah, it's not, is it? And then Sound of
I mean,
It's
what's
watchable.
entertaining about the Sound of Music?
There's a
If the
shitload
Sound
of
of Music,
songs.
if it came out
Nazis.
today,
It's for the sound and it's.
if it came out today, would you like it as much?
Do re mi fa sol
Probably
la ti
not.
Probably
do.
not.
See, look, I just
I
quoted
do.
it. I love it.
I know the song.
No, all the.
Depends who was cast in it. Really, it would.
They did a Star Wars crossover Sound of Music. It
With
was like-
Daisy Ridley.
It was
yeah.
like
that would be good.
a deer, a
But this
female
is the
deer.
first film with
I-
Seth Rogen and James.
I
Franco.
Cool
really
fact
like
though, The Sound of
Pineapple
Music
Express.
was among the first 3 films to ever be brought out on VHS.
Wow.
The other 2 were
Oh, it's
MASH,
got to win then.
For that reason.
and I can't remember what the other one
And I
was.
love MASH as well.
Okay.
So.
I'm
Fuck.
gonna give it to Pineapple Express only because I loved the couple in the interview.
Oh, okay.
Only because of
Okay.
that. Yes.
So much of it?
Ma,
Ma.
The Sound of Music, because
Sound of Music.
I'm a fan of film and film history.
I'm also Sound of Music. A pineapple. Hamish, you're the deciding vote.
Pineapples.
No!
It's great. It is great.
It's a funny
Whoa,
film.
what
It's really funny.
Pineapple's my ass. Spider-Man 3 again. Yes, it's got to win this one.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's the Prestige. Jesus.
It's a Prestige.
Can it win
versus
this
Spider-Man.
one?
No.
I mean, look at that poster.
No.
It's horrible.
He's
It
got
is.
black hair. It's like, do you know what?
Attempt
I'm
to sum up
cool.
what's good about Spider-Man 3 again.
Okay.
What's the best?
No.
Why?
Go back.
No.
That's in. Well, actually,
No, that's not interesting.
Dude.
Oh, come on.
Are we all in
It's gonna
unanimous?
change again. Yeah.
Right, apart from Cameron.
Planet
Oh,
of the Apes.
Wait, which one's this? Is the
Napoleon Dynamite.
This is a Tim Burton.
That's one
That's
of
the
my
shit one, isn't it, with Mark
guilty
Wahlberg?
Yeah, it's a Tim Burton. Mark.
Yeah, it's got
Mark
the.
Wahlberg was in Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in the shit one, it's got the most awkward screen kiss of all time when he kisses.
Was it him and an ape?
Yeah,
No.
and he kisses. You just could completely tell it's a person in a suit. Yeah. It's just like what the fuck?
I can proudly say I've seen neither of these films.
So you got
And
Planet
I
of the
don't
Apes.
care.
The
Napoleon
Napoleon Dynamite's
Dynamite,
really
it's
funny.
amazing.
I've seen scenes and it looks stupid as.
It's
I
became
don't-
a
I don't
cult.
care
It's,
for
it's
it.
quite funny.
It's like Revenge of the Nerds.
If that was Rise of the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
It's like the indie
Then
film.
you'd probably
It is,
win.
yeah.
It's
Alright.
like first.
I watched it in media studies at GCSE and I didn't get it the first time. But then when you think back on it, it's like it's so stupid. It's funny.
It's like a guilty
Napoleon.
pleasure. We hate to love it.
What have we got? We got Aladdin and Over the Hedge.
Oh, that's hard.
We were on about, we
very
were
hard.
on about
That's
Over the
really
Hedge,
hard.
weren't we, earlier?
Aladdin Over the Hedge.
You've
It
not seen
surprised me
Hedge?
Over the Hedge because actually, even though it's just like a kid's film, it does, it touches on some issues
It's
in
really
society.
good. And the soundtrack for it's really good as well.
I don't remember the soundtrack.
But so's Aladdin. The soundtrack for Aladdin.
Aladdin is amazing.
Do you know they
Okay.
based Aladdin on
Show
Tom
you the
Cruise
world.
when they were drawing him? They got Tom Cruise and they based the drawing on him. And also, if you
He's-
watch Aladdin
he's
from the
Arabic,
beginning,
isn't he?
he slowly gets whiter.
Does it?
Yeah,
Does it?
they
Very
draw him at the beginning darker, and then as he gets better over the time.
Does he get rich?
I read this somewhere. I
So
don't know
it's
if it's
so
true.
racist then.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because then he actually gets lighter and shading as by the film ends. He's whiter.
I've rewatched Aladdin recently,
It's because he becomes.
and it stands up, and it's still great. And it's got Robin Williams in it as
Oh,
a
yeah.
genie.
Wait, I hadn't thought about Over the Hedge since you mentioned it earlier today. I was like, hey, that's a good film.
I'm gonna watch that one again.
Over the Hodge.
Over the Hodge.
What's the point?
I don't know what that one is.
That's the sequel. Over the Hodge.
Over the Hedge is good, but
Aladdin's got to win.
Aladdin's a classic.
Yeah, I'll go with
Yeah,
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Okay.
That's Robin Williams.
Yeah, it does have Robin
It
Williams.
does.
That's a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
It's enough.
We'll vote for this, and
Come on.
we'll take a quick break.
Shelbourne.
Shelbourne.